Thanks so much for sticking through the ad break. It really helps support the stream. I have added some changes on the assets. Mainly, I I have added the new icon for star drops or lemon drops, and I've named them sprinkles or star sprinkles, I believe. And so I just think they look a little bit nicer, and I wanted to let everybody know that they are still the same. All of your points are retained, but they are now pink and blue and green instead of just yellow. They're still the same shape. They just have a different name and color. Yes, Super Mario Galaxy Star Bits and Animal Crossing Star Fragments have forever changed my aesthetic sensibilities. Ooh, it's raining. That means we don't have to water anything. Okay, so I don't remember what I was doing. It has been so long since I played. But I remember that we have some new friends. I always assumed they were completo, which is the, it's a hard candy, which basically just tastes like sugar. So I really like them, but I feel like gummy ones would also be really good. I also saw these really, really cute gummy goldfish, and they're mango flavored, and I want them so bad. But I think they're manufactured in China, so the import fees are a little rich for my blood. Okay, let's grab our stuff. I've also discovered in this game recently, I think this was last time we streamed it, that the shopkeepers do not have infinite money, and if I sell more than they can afford, they won't buy it. Which I suppose does make sense, but I didn't consider it. Hello, Bell Pepper. Hi, sweetie. Very good girl. We're gonna just do the rounds and say hi to everybody to warm up. This is our amazing Mango. Mango is so cute. We got a scoop. Madame, you are in my way. I'm trying to clean your pen. Oh, right, and I made this pen, but I didn't end up using it. So, we have a pen for someone new. Hello, Neapolitan. Can I pet you, or are you just gonna run at me? Hi, Lucky. Can I pet you? No. You're still sad. Okay, that's alright. Come back here! I want to pet you, Shortcake. So, I remember we were working on... Oh. We were working on... Yes. Restoring Aracata Archway. So we needed more forest wood, because I don't think we have very much. So that is definitely something we can work on today. I suppose that means we'll take Peach Cobbler with us into... Oh. Into the forest. Aw, baby. There's a mess on the floor. That's not very nice. But I think that we're just gonna work on some low-key stuff. I'm not gonna worry too much about advancing the story or expanding. Today's just gonna be a relaxed day. Because I am very sleepy today, but I have missed streaming, and I usually try to stream Monday nights, so I decided might as well. Alright. And I think I don't really need to take anyone else with me. I don't think Beetroot is a helper yet. So I suppose I could take her. But I kind of just want to go explore and see what I can find. Because I know there's still a little bit that I've yet to find in Forest. And the same in Valley. I'm not sure where. I know I wanted to get a Spinosaurus, and I don't think I quite have the space for a Spinosaurus at the moment. So, perhaps that will be... Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, I cleared the floor texture. Huh, I didn't know that I could do that. Hang on, let's put the floor decor back. It'll really bother me otherwise. Oh, excuse me, sweetheart. Right. Seems like the dinosaurs always just want to stand in their own poop. I don't know why. Very gross, but I guess also not very surprising, having owned animals before. Hello, cuties. Suppose we'll bring our stuff into town today. Sell that as well, just because we have a little bit to sell, and it's always good to buy more food. I don't think we're running low yet, but I think we could use more. Suppose we could also invite Mango along, just so that we can work on leveling her up to be a helper, because she would be really, really beneficial as a helper since she can also clear logs. We just don't have that many log clearing friends at the moment. There you go. But Peach Cobbler, for now, still has to do all the work. Just because she is our only friend who knows how to do this. But, theoretically, it won't stay that way for too long. Alright. Can I give you some pets? Corncob is probably one of my favorite names. I know we don't interact with Corncob much, but I do love Corncob very dearly. I'm quite fond of them. Alright, let's go invite Mango and then head out. See what we can do. I believe we've cared for everybody today. Oh, raspberry tart. Wait, what's wrong with raspberry tart? I suppose we'll find out before we go. If poor Miss Raspberry is not doing well, we ought to take care of her. Oh, we also haven't checked in on Marshmallow. I'll check on her too. Hello, Marshmallow. You're pretty. Would you like to be pet? There you go, Petey Pie. Alright, now let's see what's up with Raspberry Tart. My bet is there's not enough food. Those three go through so much food, and they are hungry. I suppose it makes sense. They're definitely three very big dinosaurs, and we've got to put them all in one pen. Okay, we'll put the weeds away. I do have a little forest door. So I suppose I might as well bring that into town and just see what I can do with that. I don't think there's anything else that I need. I'm gonna bring a little bit of wood with me, because I know I still need 10 wood fences in order to... Oh, hang on, I don't want to sell my seeds by accident. I need 10 wood fences in order to finish the secret garden. So, might as well go and check on that as well, just to see if Marlowe can get some stuff for us. Here we go. Much better. I think poor Ms. Raspberry Tart has a little bit of food insecurity. She gets nervous when the trough gets a bit low. Which I suppose I would too, but I always feel bad. Let's head into town. This music is by far my favorite. I definitely think that this season is the best in terms of ambience. What are these? Do I know these? Oh, it's fiber. It's just changed color. Because it's fall, I guess. Or autumnus, I believe. Autumnus functions as both fall and winter. Cold and wet. I suppose we don't know if dinosaurs were ectotherms or endotherms, so it makes sense that we don't commit to having a winter season. Oh, I already ordered something. Well, then I suppose there's nothing else that I can order. Oh, he is working on those. Alright. Let's sell our produce. Oh my gosh. You'll hear the lightning. Wow. It's really going ham. This is gonna make me really sleepy. I always sleep the best on rainy nights. It just makes me feel so cozy. Alright, do I want to buy the deluxe food? 10 times more, so probably not. There, let's go for that. And then we don't need seeds. Do we have something that we can do? No. So, let's go ahead and head out. Head to the forest. Oh my gosh, this rain is so relaxing. It's definitely gonna put me right to sleep. Not necessarily a bad thing, but perhaps not conducive to the best streamer conduct, we'll say. Try to be at least mostly awake for you all. I don't always succeed. I'm a very sleepy person. That's okay. Also, we're gonna grab the herbivore food that is just available on the ground for free. Because it's for free. Why wouldn't I take it? And with the sheer amount of dinos on my farm and how big some of them are, we definitely need as much food as we can get. Because we want to make sure everybody stays happy and healthy. I love Mango. I love her little tilted down head. She's very cute. So I don't remember what I needed. I think I remember taking 25 for a plank, but I don't know if that's quite correct. This is not the way I need to go. Okay, hang on. Oh, I think we will probably, after we check in on how many we need, just go and gather until it's too late to gather anymore. Because I want forest wood for forest decorations as well. Like, we just need 2. Oh, we're very close indeed. I remember, I think it was money that stopped us last time, rather than anything else. But, that being said, I think we might as well go gather some more. My goal will be a stack, but I don't think I'll get that many. Wow, look at the lightning. Pretty intense out here, huh? I wonder if my dinosaurs are afraid of storms. I know that I can sometimes get afraid when the storms are too loud or too bright. It can always be really frustrating, but you know, I'm glad for them, in a weird way. I think that it's important to have those big storms, even if they are scary. There's something about them and about the power that I just really like. I don't know. Don't really have any justification for it. I just think they're neat. I adore the colors of this season. I think it's a really lovely break from the bright greens of the other seasons. Not that I didn't also love those, but it's refreshing. It's a change of pace. It makes the season feel very distinct from Jurassos and the other season that I can't remember the name of. The red leaves were falling from the green tree. Right. Ooh, more food for us. It doesn't look like any of the other townspeople are out either. The kind of day that everybody just wants to stay in bed, huh? I don't blame them. I don't always like schlepping about in the rain, even though I do enjoy the feel of it on my skin. It makes it hard to use my mobility aids sometimes. It's worth it though. Especially if I can get somebody to give me a hand. My favorite is in the rain, just getting soaked down to the skin and really just feeling it. I don't know. It's always been something I've really liked. I just like water and swimming in general, I think. I have an affinity for it, I'd say. I'm very excited to go back to university because my university has a pool. And so I'll get to swim some more. Oh. Oh, it's a truffle. I need to bring someone who can ground gather. Like Lucky or Taki. You're very cute. Hi, cutie. I forgot how deep their voices are. I like that not all of the dinosaurs have very cutesy, high-pitched voices. I like that. It's not trying to pretend that they might have sounded all super silly. I would love to have you swimming with me if it were an option. But alas, internet friends are difficult to go swimming with. I hope you can find a place to swim near you, though. I don't know if you've looked, but I bet that you could find something. The problem would just be the price range, I imagine. Swimming is really expensive. Which is a shame, because it's a really great way of managing a lot of chronic pain conditions and gentle exercise without being hard on the joints. You cannot swim through the internet. As cool as that concept is, it has not yet been invented. But maybe someday. I wish VR didn't make me so ill. I definitely would have fun playing in a VR space with you, Jack, or some of my other friends. But VR, especially stuff like VR chat, has enough latency that I get really sick. I'm just not built for it, I suppose. I've heard it gets better the more you do it, but I don't know that I want to do it badly enough to struggle through that. I will stick to my games being a little further from my face, for now at least. Yeah. I don't know. It's very interesting to me, because my brother can play it for ages and never feel sick. But I can't even navigate menus. And I wonder if it's just something to do with how I navigate space, or the fact that I get dizzy pretty easily, even when I'm not wearing a headset. All very plausible, but we'll probably never have a concrete answer. Which is a shame. There are some really fun VR games. I think the VR games that I was drawn to the most were the job simulator titles, because I thought that they were really fun. I don't know what it was about them, but I just found them so immensely charming. They have a really great sense of humor, especially. And I like when a game is silly like that. Ooh. I've not even heard of either of those. Can you tell me about them? Because I would be very glad to... Whoa! You guys little bitty micro-raptors? I think you are. You want to say hi? Oh wait! No, you're someone new. I didn't even notice these the first time I was here. They're so small. Archaeopteryx. VTOL VR. Alright, let's soothe you so we can take some notes. Did we already name someone grilled cheese? Because if we didn't, that would be a very good grilled cheese. Hang on. Hang on, I have to check something. We did. Oh, we named our dino Karis grilled cheese. That is okay. Maybe panini. Heather is a gun sim made by gun nerds and blatant sorceries and physics-based medieval combat game with magic. That sounds really fun. Okay, Archaeopteryx. Archaeopteryx are extremely rare dinos that are adored by many for their gorgeous feathers. If you're ever lucky enough to befriend them, they can accompany you on adventures and seek out valuable items and treasure. Ooh, okay. I suppose maybe they're just not here all the time, and that's why I didn't see them. I don't know what kind of treats they want, or I'd bring some back. I definitely think a physics-based combat game would make me a little sick. I did end up successfully playing the job simulator titles on my PlayStation VR. Pilot fighter planes and simulates the full cockpit with buttons. That does sound very fun and very nauseating. Definitely not something I would do well at. It sounds like exactly your type of game. What are these? Oh, just herbs. With the new colors of everything, I have a hard time recognizing stuff. Wait, so we have... Are you... Is this a mixed species group? I think it might be. Those look like Compsognathus, but these are... I don't know what they are, there's something else, but I don't remember what. I like this one. This one looks like meatball. Oh. I guess I dropped some fertilizer here at some point. I'm glad I came back. Alright, I think that's all the wood in this area, so let's keep exploring. Archaeopteryx. We don't really have a great place, because they liked to live in a pack, right? I suppose we could move out one of the littles from the pack that has cream puff, chicken, and meatball. Mask maker. Ooh, I would love to see the D&D race, if you have any stats or art or anything. What is Mask Maker about? What are you doing? Oh, we have little shards here that I didn't even notice when we met Mango. I think I was maybe a little distracted by the giant dinosaur. As I am wont to be. In my defense, who wouldn't be? Dinosaurs are amazing. This game really is a fantasy fulfillment. And it is maybe a little childish, but I like that. It's easy and kind in a way that games meant for adults often aren't. And it's just so cute. A puzzle game that's super chill as you try and work through mystery while using masked mannequins to move around the world. That's very interesting. I've never heard of any of these titles. As you could probably guess, my experience with VR games is just pretty limited. But these are all fascinating. If you have any gameplay examples or screenshots from any of them, I'd love to see. Because they're very, very cool sounding. And I'd love to put, those not faces, but just images to the names. I love these giant trees, too. I would love to go somewhere that had just giant trees, but I'm just worried about disturbing those poor trees more than they've already been disturbed. Of course, I would love that, thank you. I might make a channel for general gaming discussion. I don't know. I'm working out a couple of changes just to the way I structure not just my content, but kind of all of my assets and community. Trying to make things feel a little bit more polished. And I know that change can be a little bit upsetting for some people. So I've been trying to roll things out a little bit slowly so that nothing gets overwhelming. Because I know that I have a really hard time when a streamer does a huge revamp all at once. And it just makes everything feel a little bit foreign in a way that I don't like. Excuse me? Triceratops. Oh, Mango, my dear. It looks like a Triceratops head. That's very cute. I can't believe I didn't notice. I guess it's true that gamers don't look up. I don't know if you've all heard that, but I have found that by keeping it in mind, I have found quite a few secrets in games just by making sure I remember to look up. I suppose we don't really look up in games or in real life all that often. And why would we? Usually it's just the sky or the ceiling. And we don't really put much on the ceiling, and there's not much at all in the sky. But... oh, these are hazelnuts, right? Yes, okay. I couldn't see that they were there for a second. I thought it was just an empty bush that was sparkling, and I was kind of confused. I wasn't sure what it meant. But it means that I need to remember to use my eyes when I am playing a visual-based video game. What a revolutionary concept. Speaking of, I was doing some research for the video essay that I have been working on, and it's interesting how many games there are about blindness that aren't blind accessible. Like, the gimmick of the game is that you see more things as your character understands more. And that seems really weird to me. Create a game about an experience that people who've actually lived it just can't play. I don't know. Certainly not the way I do it, but I'm a bit of an oddball, so most things are done differently than the way I do them. I love Peach Cobbler's little heart-shaped Thagomizer. I think Thagomizer is the term for the spiked club. Or is Thagomizer for the not the Spinosaurus. The Stegosaurus. The spikes on the end of the tail. I just don't remember. Oh, right. Let's see. I think we did some good gathering today. I think I'll do the rounds and make sure everybody is fed before I put my character to bed. Aw, hello, Ham. I can give you some love. Sweet boy. Excuse me, Miss Matcha. Very nice. I wonder if there's something I can put on the ground to move faster. Like paths in Stardew. I'm not sure. But maybe I should just be riding my fast dinosaurs. It might make more sense. Oh, right, I should tell you all. You're allowed to go to bed. There you go. Look at this little cutie. Gallimimus is an omnivore, aren't they? Oh, sorry, Jelly. I didn't mean to. You are? Wait. That's an idea. What if I took you? Would you like to live in here with them? If I had a solution in front of me the whole time. Oh, right. She's nowhere to sleep. Hang on, sweet girl. Let me rectify that. This might make Egg happy. I hope it does. The poor baby has been so lonely for so long. Oh dear. I don't know if y'all can hear that. My beautiful sweet cat has begun yelling. Okay, the pen is too small. That's probably to be expected. It's 60 meters. And then, how much do these three need? 12. 25. So that's 37. And then how much does a Pachycephalosaurus need? 27. Oh. It should be big enough, shouldn't it? 50. 62. Oh. That's just a hair too small. I wonder if I just... Well, this is what we're going to do. For now. Because... I don't want to figure out how to chop down a tree right now. Not when it is nighttime. But I do very much want to make sure all of my friends are very happy. There you go. Oh, and we can put all of these things away as well. How much? Ooh, we have so much forest wood. We did some good gathering. Alright, how big is this pen? 63 meters. You liked hearing music today. Cheese enjoys the company. Egg enjoys the company. My sweet girl is finally happy. I'm very, very glad. What time is it? It seems like maybe it's time to go to bed. We'll feed everyone in the morning. Thank you for adding an ice cube to your lemonade, Luna. Hello, hello. How are you doing tonight? We are enjoying some lovely Paleo Pines today. I like when Hello. I like when I check my mailbox and there isn't any... Harvest a 3-star turnip if there ever can be such a thing. I like when I check my mailbox and there's nothing in it. It says, not the sausage. And that's not an expression I've ever heard before, but I think it's one I'm gonna have to start using because it's pretty great. Okay, so we have 19 fences today. And then I need just 2 planks. Hopefully, I've remembered that correctly. But that means that we'll bring some stuff into town and order planks from Marla. And feed everybody, water our crops. And then I don't know what we'll do with ourselves. Maybe we'll go see if Archaeopteryx is still there, but I'd be willing to bet that they only appear during the thunderstorms, which is what makes them so rare and hard to find. I did! I have updated things to go from lemon drops to star sprinkles, because I thought it was cuter. Right. Let's go ahead and grab a shovel as well. We'll probably need it. But I have actually been trying to go ahead and update everything a little bit. Just to make it feel a little bit more professional. Yes, the pen is dirty, hang on. I totally understand that. No, this is the first stream you've been in that has the new icons. Hello, grilled cheese. I don't know. I might see if I can find a creature that has brown striping on a yellow body. Sparkles! You are observant. Excellent work, Luna. Alright. Hi, keys. We have chicken. We have meatball. We have maple crunch. The pen is dirty. Okay, let's see about finding the poop. And you're more observant than you give yourself credit for, Luna. I often send things to you to look over because you are pretty detail-minded. Hello, Macho. Would you like some pets? I love her green eyes. I know I say it all the time, but she's very pretty. Alright. We have a huge pile of food to scoop. But, hello, Entrapta. I hope you're doing well today. Or tonight, or this morning. Only for things you're passionate about. You know what? That's all you really need. Let's give cranberry sauce some pets. Oh, Luna, I don't think you've met a couple of our new friends. I don't think you've met cranberry sauce. I don't think you've even met chicken. This is chicken. We also we have done a little bit of rearranging in that Sugar Lump is now by herself, but Jelly lives with egg and cheese. Sort of a breakfast spread, if you will. That way, Egg is finally happy, because this poor girl has been lonely for all of the time that we've known her. But she wants more friends than any other carnivore. But if I throw her with two omnivores, I can just feed them all carnivore food, and everybody's happy. I actually don't know if it would fly, I suppose, to sort of pad the more expensive food with herbivore food if there are two omnivores in the pen. But I also don't want to offend Miss Egg, because she has been going through it for a very long time. And I just want her to be happy, at least for a little bit. I want everything to stay stable for her. We can mix things up when she's had a little time to ground herself, I suppose. And it doesn't actually matter that much. The happiness systems aren't that detailed, but it's important to me, I suppose, and that's really what matters. Alright, once we get everybody fed and all of the poop scooped, I think it will be time to water our crops. And I suppose we could ask... Who could we ask? Who do we have? Because I know that a Jelly can do it. I don't... Corncob is not a helper. Oh, Corncob is a helper. Maybe we'll ask Corncob to do it. I don't think I've had Corncob do it. Ooh, I hope that turns out well. You'd be good at it, especially with your character voices. The best audiobooks have really emotive narrators who do good character voices, at least in my opinion. Part of why I was so fond of the Project Hail Mary audiobook. It was really funny. The audiobook narrator did a really good job putting a lot of character into it. I hope it goes well and you find some gigs. That is the worst part about creative fields, is they're so often gig-based, which definitely is not my preference. I know, it was so funny. I absolutely love Project Hail Mary, just in general, honestly. And I'm very fond of the book. Even if I did have some criticisms of it. Specifically around the fact that the book seems a little colonialist to me, but, you know, all things have their flaws, and I don't think that takes away from the power of the story. I did write an essay about it, and my professor was like, wow, the book sounds so bad, I'm never gonna read it. Oh, grilled cheese! I thought this pen was unoccupied because you weren't in it. Silly girl. Okay, let's ask Corncob. Actually, we can ask... Excuse me. Very rude. We can ask Miss Bell Pepper to help us water things. And Miss Bell Pepper is always a delight. Look at that strut. Donkeys. I also think I need to buy more seeds when I'm in town. So I think that Once we water our plants, we're going to... Let's see... Oh, Miss Felfever is still pretty low level. Once we water our plants, we are going to go ahead and go into town. We're going to need to sell lots of our fruit and vegetables, buy some seeds, buy more food, because there's never enough. And I think order some... I think I'm gonna order planks from Marlowe. Hello, Garden Green. I hope you're doing well today. So nice to see you again. I don't know if you're here. We befriended a T-Rex. Her name is Mango, and I love her very dearly. She's very cute. Hello! Those emotes are very cute. I know, but which dinos aren't in this game? Like, I think they could take... I don't know, I have weird standards for cute, so... perhaps I'm not the best one to judge, but I bet they could take anything people usually think is scary and make it lovable. And I think some of it is just their behavior. It feels more like running into wild horses than anything else. Although, funny enough, I'm actually kind of scared of horses. They're too big. I don't like their teeth. I don't think that really makes very much sense. But it's the only reason I can offer, is that I don't like their teeth. Alright, let's put our Pooper Scooper away. Alright, I think that doesn't do anything for us. Here we go. I know I could have a dinosaur do this, but I find managing them a little finicky, to be honest. I don't really like managing the dinosaurs that can till, so unless I have a lot of tilling to do, I'd rather just do it myself. After all, if the dinosaurs are putting in their hard work, I might as well do the same. There we go. Let's some pumpkins. I've been trying to also, for sure, or with Styracosaurus, like Shortcake, it's just a line, which I also find pretty frustrating, honestly. Alright, you want sticky. I don't know if I have quite enough. I don't. Oh, I do! Never mind. Okay, so let's put our fertilizer away. And then... who do we want to take out? I suppose we will invite Miss Beetroot to come with us. Just because she's not a helper yet. And then let's ride Jelly, because I haven't taken her off the ranch in a long time. And I think the girl deserves a little bit of outside time, don't you? I know I would appreciate it. Oh, and I need to grab some forest wood so I can do the custom order for Marlowe. Almost forgot. Now that's gotta be more than enough. Make sure everybody here is drinking water. And if you don't have a water or some other equivalent beverage, get something to drink. You gotta take care of your body. I have been trying to do better at self-care, like remembering to eat and making sure I exercise in ways that don't hurt me. One of the hard things about my disability is I have a difficult time exercising sometimes. But I've actually found a strategy that might work, where I just exercise right before bed and then sleep it off. I don't know if it's the best sleep hygiene, but I knock right out, so... Okay, I think it was 2 that I needed. I don't know if anyone else remembers. I think it was 2. hope it was 2. Oh dear. Alright. Let's sell off all of our wonderful crops. Luckily we don't need any seeds because it's Sunday. Granny's out today. I think it's Sunday. Is it Saturday? I don't recall. Okay. Well, that is alright, because I want to buy a bunch of food. Okay. hang on. How about if I sell you 25 meadow stars? Still no? Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. I just have to do it 25 at a time. That is not. Oh, I guess that's all you can afford. Because if I do 4... Yeah. Okay. That's alright. Because if I add herbivore food and carnivore food, then what's the maximum amount of meadow stars? Perfect. Hello, Jax. I hope you're doing well today. I also saw, Jax, I don't know if you're familiar. There's a special, instead of the sword, there's a hammer for the lead mods. I was wondering if you had any thoughts about promoting yourself or another person do a lead mod. Let's go finish feeding everybody, I suppose. And maybe see about if the Archaeopteryx are still there. Sort of doubt it, but it'd be cool if they were. Alright. I like the pens with the biomes in them. I wasn't sure how I felt about the forest biome pens at first. I was a little uncertain. I just felt that aesthetically they looked a little weird. And now that I've gotten used to them, I actually quite like them. They're honestly probably my favorite. The desert pen is my least favorite, unfortunately. Because that is where Miss Bell Pepper lives. And oh, we didn't clear up the poo. Well, this must be rectified immediately. Hang on. I can't believe I forgot. Let's grab our shovel real quick. Or I suppose I can believe I forgot. It's actually quite believable. I am what some might call rather forgetful. Just because I have the ADHD as well. And so I'm both really good at focusing and really good at forgetting, which makes for an interesting combination. But I don't mind it. I think it makes me who I am in a lot of ways. For the same reason, even though I definitely think my autism does disable me, I wouldn't trade it for anything. Yeah, I mean, we don't really ever have issues here in chat, and even when we do, I usually handle it. So, I don't think it's really an issue, but I was just wondering, because the hammer looks pretty cool. I think it would mostly be a cosmetic thing. But I am all about cosmetics. I will spend more time customizing my character than I will playing the game. Especially in games like The Sims. I am terrible about stuff like that. But I love character customization. Part why I started getting more into fashion in real life. It's like character customization, except way more expensive. I'll have to look into it. I'll message you when I remember. We'll see when that is, but hopefully soon. Alright, Miss Taki. Right, let's put all of this stuff away. We don't need this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or that. Let's see about getting friends today. It would be really cool if we could befriend perhaps a Spinosaurus. If not, not an Archaeopteryx. Let's see. Let's see, so we have earthy. We have crunchy. We have juicy. And then we have fragrant. And let's actually see about maybe making that stew for a ratty. So I think that's what we'll do, is we'll look at making... Yeah, I see, it's very cool. What is it from? I'm really bad at collecting the cool badges, which is a shame because I really want the cool badges, but then I never bother to actually get them. Moderator founder badge. Oh, is that, I guess, from being a moderator before? Oh, I don't have... Oh, I need more carrots and I need more green onions. Okay. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind. Is that... Oh, it's a thing you have to apply for. I suppose I could get it, but I don't think I'd wear that one very much. I'm not big on, like, neons in general. Which is maybe a little shallow, but it is a badge. Hardly mandatory. I think we're close. I think we just need one more. Yeah. I didn't make quite enough last time. I think that's everything for this garden, once we get that last wooden fence in. It would be pretty cool to be able to have that finally finished. Ooh, well, you definitely do a lot of moderating. You're very reliable. And I'm always glad to have you as my moderator. I know things are safe when you're around. I'm trying to remember where the Spinosaurus even is. I don't think I remember. I feel like Borgelia is going so fast, she's scaring all the Ankylosauruses. I think there were a few here in the valley that I wanted to befriend, right? Was I invited a Weirhosaurus, and that's Marshmallow. And I wanted to invite a Desmatasuchus. Were those the Desmatasuchus? Or were they Ankylosaurus? I don't remember. Of course, Jax. You're lovely, and you deserve to feel appreciated. These are the Ankylosaurs. That one looks like a creamsicle. Alright, so where was Desmatasuchus? I don't remember. Thank you. I'm glad to have you. And I always just hope with my streams that I can make everybody feel more comfortable, and if somebody's having a bad day, not fix it. Obviously, I can't fix everything, but just be there. Someone help make things a little better. That's my goal. I don't remember where anything is, though. So hopefully that doesn't make anyone too frustrated. Because my navigational skills are perhaps best described as poor. Oh, hey! We're gonna befriend this one, and we're gonna name you Caramel. You're the most perfectly caramel-colored dinosaur I have ever seen. I think you do a pretty good job, Jax. Maybe I should have looked at the journal to see what you like to eat. Ooh, okay, let's soothe you. Let's feed you a flower. Do you like flowers? You have a very cute little pointy nose. No, so you don't like juicy or fragrant things. Okay, let's check the journal and see what you do like. Oh, I don't know what you like. I guess when I met you, I didn't have any snacks. So let's try something crunchy and spicy, maybe. Yeah. Friends like you are important. Make sure to take time to care for yourself, too. If you burn yourself out, you're never gonna be able to help anybody. Alright. What about... Oh, I don't have something crunchy and spicy today. What about crunchy and earthy? How does that feel? No. So you like spicy treats. I think. Let's confirm before I'm sure, but I just like to remind people. Taking care of yourself is not selfish. Like, sometimes even putting yourself first isn't actually selfish. You've gotta be in a good headspace if you want to provide real emotional support to people. Perfect. Let's give you a delicious spicy poppin'. Ad incoming. Also, I'm curious, everyone in chat, which poppin' do you think you'd be the most likely to eat? I would definitely try the fragrant poppin', because I really like fragrant floral flavors. It's something I've always been very, very fond of. Okay, we have caramel and marshmallow in the same pan. I hope I can get a brown dinosaur if I have to put a third one in there, so then I can have a hot chocolate. Maybe I'll have a hot chocolate after stream. That would be a lovely way to unwind for the night. Owen needs my attention. Hello, Owen. You're completely right. Hello, Owen. Good day, Lemonade. You may have noticed I'm forever hatless. You are indeed. Bongo stole my hat in progress. I'm unsure if he was trying to wear it himself, or he thought it was so ugly it had to be destroyed. Either way, it's in tatters, but that's okay. Someone was making my eyes hurt, not for me. I think I need to try something a little more large-scale, like woodworking. Marlo always seems like a happy chap. I was thinking, you see that boat on the lake by my house? Well, it's well enough, but it could do with a few repairs, make it truly watertight. If I patch it up, I just know that boating would be the most relaxing activity. I have some here. Oh, excellent. I'll get patching. Can't wait to sail the high seas. Or lake. Either way, perfect way to unwind. And hold on to the leftover fiber you gave me. Seems handy for boat repair, but take this. Garlic seeds. I can plant those. Thank you, Owen. I do like that the gifts and favors in this game do actually feel like gifts and favors you might do for your friends or your neighbors. It doesn't feel like random stuff. These are actually things that I would do for a neighbor. I like that. Where is the town? I thought it was this way. But am I lost? I might be. No, I'm not lost. Not this time. Poor Jelly. She's getting pretty tired. We'll be home in just a second, my love. Alright. You can go to bed. You can go to bed. Do you need a pet? Alright, but I know just where to put you. I really like my little shorts. Hello, Marshmallow. I come bringing friends. Oh, you have nowhere to sleep. And the pen is too small. Okay, well, these are things that can be easily rectified. I assume that you need a small dreamstone, Caramel. Oh dear. Oh, I always get the hiccups. It is such a terrible thing that my body does. Oh, I should probably also go ahead and put down more fencing for that. But I don't... Oh, you need a big dreamstone. I already put a small one in. I see. I made the assumption before and it ended up being to your detriment. I'm sorry, Caramel. I think I kind of underestimated your size. You're bigger than I thought you were. Certainly around the same size as Lucky, although not as tall. Also, thanks so much for sticking through the ad break. It really helps support the stream. Let's get a big dreamstone. And some fence. I can't believe we've already made it to the first ad break. I am working on a commission for Luna, as well as some art revamps for my channel here. And additionally, I am planning, actually, this is a great segue to announce, I'm planning a sale on VGen, starting, I believe, August 25th, although don't quote me on that, because that might not be entirely accurate. And I believe I will have a pretty hefty discount on my model commissions. So, if that's something someone's had their eyes on, don't mess with the littles. Don't be naughty. But if that's something someone's had their eyes on, hopefully, that will actually be announced very soon. Obviously, it's not finalized yet, but I'm working on actually a VGen revamp. So hopefully once everything is revamped on my VGen, I will also be able to sort of start my sale. That's the plan. We'll see how it works out. Let's see. And I can probably mostly just expand the pen by doing this, although that is going to make the pen dirty. But that is okay. I definitely need to work on leveling up Raspberry. Thank you, I'm glad you're excited. I am very, very excited. There are a couple of things I definitely need to get done, but I think I've got it under control. Of course, thank you so much. You have a good evening, Jax. I'd like to think so. I'm definitely pretty determined. I always have a lot on my mind, at least. Because there are always so many things I could be doing. I'm always so excited to see what else there is. I never could stop, unless I had to, just because there's always more to find out, and more to learn. That's something that I actually really enjoy. I've always been really fond of learning, and school systems are not the best way to learn, in any universe, but I really enjoy learning, and I do enjoy school when the teachers aren't cruel. Okay, let's see about expanding this pen. We're gonna not put the poop in the pen, just because that seems foolish. I know, Marshmallow. I'm sorry, baby. I just need a second. We'll fix it, I promise. Oh, I completely agree. They're only good when there's good teachers, which is fully at the discretion of the teachers, which I don't think it should be. I think systems should be in place to protect students. But yeah, I don't know. I wish schools were better than they are, for sure. Alright, everyone is taken care of. Maybe tomorrow? Ooh, I think tomorrow our things get delivered. I suppose we'll see about heading to Ariakata. Unless I forgot. We'll see, we'll see. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's raining! Amazing, we don't have to worry about watering our crops. Thank you for having a nice cube beer lemonade, Jax. There we go. Gosh, the rain is making me sleepy again. Thank you for the headpats. You're not always the best at remembering them, which is funny, because you're so on top of mod stuff, but then when it comes to the fun stuff, you don't always remember. I suppose you're focused on the important stuff, huh? I suppose that's probably for the best. Alright, let's get our shovel. And our food. Very good. Ah, the camera did a weird thing. Hello, sugar lump. I mean, I'm totally up to that. It probably won't get done at night, just because I am a little sleepy tonight. But I would totally be glad to do another one. I think my favorite dinosaur right now is Beetroot. Oh gosh, I should know what species she is. Sarcosuchus. Beetroot the Sarcosuchus. But, or not beetroot, bell pepper. I'm doing amazing. I'll know you mean bell pepper. Hello. Bell pepper is good too. I can do either. You'll just have to let me know what your preference is. I feel like beetroot doesn't actually eat that much. I worry she's not getting enough to eat. And I know that's also not a mechanic in this game, but she's a baby. She's purple. I don't know why her being purple means she's a baby, but I suppose that it does. At least in my heart. Right, let's see about the big girls over here. They go through food pretty fast. They're definitely... I could maybe order a bigger trough from Marlowe. I just always have other things I need to order more urgently, and as long as I keep the trough hopped up, it's okay. Can you two not stand on the poop? Ay, ay, ay. They're so silly. I just want to stand directly on the poop while I clean it. It's like with big dogs. The biggest dogs always want to be the most in your way, because they don't seem to understand how big they are. There you go. Giving everybody pets. Hello, Corncob. Corncob sounds so funny. He just sounds like a little guy. It's a little guy. There we go. I bet I could probably use a ground harvesting dinosaur to clean up the dinosaur poop. But that just doesn't seem very nice to make a dinosaur clean up poop. Because the dinosaur did not sign it. Completely. I actually was doodling something like that with Lucky, but I was having a really hard time drawing her, so I didn't end up putting it anywhere. But I 100% think that Lucky, especially since our character raised her from an egg, I think she would try to be a lap dino and not succeed. Versus the little ones, I think if you tried to put them on your lap, you would get a lap full of claws. Which is kind of the case with some of my cats as well. Not our biggest cat, thankfully. He's not a lap cat. But our two smallest are too squirmy to be very comfortable lap cats. Hello, Caramel. Hello, Marshmallow. I love how small her head is. She's so silly. I think that that's something this game exaggerates really well too, is the fact that some of these dinosaurs look pretty silly. We sort of worship them and mythologize them as these ancient monsters, but they were just animals. And sometimes they look pretty silly. Big body, tiny head. She is belly maxing. She has one goal, and it is to munch and crunch and I think that is very respectable. When you're a wild animal, that's really all you need to do. I don't know if you all ever... Ooh, exciting! If you get any cool dinosaurs I want to see. But, I wonder if anyone here ever read about... A very long time ago now, probably 30-40 years, there was a discovery of fossils of what looked like a second brain in the hip of dinosaurs like Stegosaurus. But further investigation revealed it was not a second brain. It was just a clump of nerves so dense it looked like a brain. Which I think is pretty cool. Even if it is a little disappointing, considering a second brain might be cooler. Excuse me. I guess she just wanted to demonstrate the pose that she made the poop at. Thank you, Lucky. You're very generous. There we go. I think that is everyone helps. Oh no! Who all still needs attention? That is the map. Very, very fair, and somewhat relatable. Their pen is still dirty. Your pen is still dirty. Wait, where's the last poop? There's another poop. Secret poop. That's fascinating. I wonder why they chose to include it in Paleo Pines then. I would love to know more about the fossils of the dinosaurs that we have, if you know anything, of course. But I absolutely adore dinosaur facts. They are one of my favorite things. I used to have this book. I think it was called Everything You Ever Wanted to Know About Dinosaurs But Were Too Scared to Ask. It was the title, which I don't think I've ever been scared to ask something about a dinosaur. But I think it was to imply that they were fearsome creatures. Which I suppose they are, in some respect. But not that scary. And even if they were, they're not exactly here anymore. Not very threatening. Well, I was gonna invite Matcha out, but I think she's napping. Oh, there it is. I didn't finish because they pushed me out of the way. Those menaces. Okay. We're gonna take you today, Raspberry. Very cute. She's so big. I think I like riding the big dinosaurs very much. Because they're just so cute and fun to ride. Let's see. So, I think... Yes, I have tomatoes put away already. Don't need these anymore. Okay. I think... Let's go and repair the garden. Yes, garden is very smart and very well informed. Their presence always makes my streams an absolute delight. And if anyone else has any fun facts, I'd love to hear fun facts. Absolutely one of my favorite things. Hello, Marie. Oh, wow, it's very windy today. Okay, so it's another thunderstorm. I'm debating going back to see if the Archaeopteryx is still there, or maybe seeing if we can unlock Area Con. I'm almost tempted to go back and look for the Archaeopteryx, just because if they are still there, I'd like to get one. I know it's kind of the collector's... Oh, it's rare, so I have to find it. But I do like that it's rare. I think it would be cool to have one. And I imagine this is probably the best season for them. If they, like I'm theorizing, only appear during thunderstorms. Because I don't think I've seen a thunderstorm before Cryptumnus. I'm sure they do happen, but they're probably pretty rare. Oh right, I don't have the things for the garden, I have the things for Areacata. That would be why I was confused. Oh my goodness. Alright, I guess we'll unlock Areacata and to decide what we'll do from there. Oh, that's where the Spinosaurus is. I remember. I think before we do anything with Spinosaurus, we need to expand. Thank you for the lurk, Morg. was also thinking, I don't know if anyone here has any opinions on this, but I was wondering if it would be nice to have sort of on-screen pop-ups for chat redeems. So, for example, I was thinking about having a little animation of ice falling into a cup when the Ice Cube's redeem is triggered, or like an animation of me stretching when the stretch redeem is triggered. That kind of stuff. But I don't know if that would be beneficial to the viewing experience, we'll say. Because I know I sometimes get startled by redeems and alerts, and I would definitely not like anyone to get startled watching my streams. That's not the goal. Which is why I also probably won't be playing any scary games this October. I might be playing some witchy-themed games, but definitely nothing actually scary. Just because I don't do well with scary games. They make me have bad dreams. Which is maybe a little silly, but it's true. I don't do well with scary games. Right. What? Okay, I did remember correctly. Oh, it's nice to meet her. She's pretty. Look at her little dance. I like her. She's short. She's cute. I am very excited. Whoa. Oh, it's a bunch of archways. Lemonade, it is so nice to meet you in person. My name is Zara, and this is Kepri. Kepri is so cute. How grand it is to see the archway as it originally stood. It makes me quite emotional. We are so fortunate to stand under such a monumentous history, and so lucky to restore it to its full glory. In fact, my research relies on these archways in particular. It has been my life's work to restore these. I can't wait to see what answers these ancient carvings will tell us about the dinosaurs of the past. From ancient artifacts to geological gems, there's so much to discover in Areacata Canyon. Why I moved here. History can seem musty and boring to some, but to me it is a never-ending adventure. I hope you enjoy exploring the sands. If you ever find anything of note, do bring it bring it by. I live in Archeo Pelago. I'd be happy to identify it for you. In the meantime, a gift for your help. They grow commonly in the desert, and they are my favorite. Mangoes! We need to bring a mango to Lucky, because she's feeling sad. We also need to sell off our... You want pictures of Spider-Man? Well, sometimes we don't get what we want. I do not have pictures of Spider-Man. Unfortunately, I don't think they even have any Spider-Man games that I could pull up. No, I know. It's the Jameis Jonathan. Get me pictures of Spider-Man! I don't think that's a very good J. Jonas voice. But... I couldn't figure out how to wittily reply, so I do apologize. Alright, let's sell off our stuff and not the mangoes. Because if I sell off the mangoes, I'll be very sad. And then, I'm gonna go look and see if the Archaeopteryx is still there. And I think we'll bring Matcha with us, because she's very fast. And I don't want to waste too much time if the Archaeops isn't... I guess, yes. I get embarrassed sometimes when I feel like I've not followed someone's bit. Because I know how fun it is to do a bit, and how sad it is when the bit is not noticed. Alright, nothing that I want. Very nice. Okay, and Marlo's not here, so I don't need to worry about sending anything to him. Because I want to buy one more wooden fence. That's all I need, is one more. And then, the garden will be restored. I'm very excited for that. I don't think it's gonna do anything exactly, but it'll be nice for my neighbors. I'm sure they missed it. I feel like they just needed somebody with a lot of energy to come over and help fix things up. This town just needed a little extra attention. And I'm glad to provide it. Alright. Hello, awesome chips. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for coming in and trusting us with your community. I hope you are doing well tonight. What were you streaming? Cafe Cat Raid. Get supported on. Thank you. Oh, I actually went into a pen. Yellow. I hope you're doing well today. Today we are finish the main story, Kingdom Hearts, the final minutes. I saw that's what you were doing. Was it good? Did you like the ending? Alright, Miss Lucky. Let's put a pep in your step, huh? Thought I could cheer you up. Alright. Now let's go see if we can find Archaeopteryx. Feel free to raid and fade. Raid and run, whatever you prefer. If you need, get some water, get some food, take care of your body. Make sure to prioritize your health. And thanks again for stopping by. For those of you who don't know me, I am Lemonade Prince. I am a cozy streamer and VTuber over on this side of the internet. This game is called Paleo Pines. It is absolutely delightful. It is a very cute game that is about befriending dinosaurs and learning what you can learn from each one and helping really make them happy. It's one of my favorite games right now. And right now we are riding Matcha. This is our... I don't remember her species, but she is a very big girl and a very good girl. And we're going to go see if we can befriend an Archaeopteryx. Once I name the dinosaurs, I usually forget their species. Because I try pretty hard to not just call them by their species name, because that seems impersonal. But then I forget the species name. I name them all food items based on their colors. Because I like to have a theme for my names in games like this. It just feels more cohesive. And so I hopefully will be able to keep up the theming. Because we also have chicken nugget and meatball, and we have corn cob and mango. And I'm trying to think of other good names. We have egg. I really like egg. And we have... well, we have raspberry tart, and peach cobbler, and apple jelly. We have cream puff. I think meatball might be my favorite name right now. I definitely agree. I think it's very cute. Okay, let's see. Ooh, you're a pretty color. Would you like to be my friend? So you befriend the dinosaurs by playing a flute at them. By matching the call that they would naturally make in the wild, you teach them that you're a safe person. And this Archaeopteryx is curious about me. But I don't know what you like to eat yet, so we're gonna have to feed you some treats to figure it out. The treats are each one of 5 flavors. Things can be spicy, juicy, crunchy, or earthy, and they all have 2 flavors. So, in order to figure out what the different dinosaurs like, you feed them something, and you know either they dislike both of the flavors, like this little one does not like crunchy or spicy flavors, so you try something else, or you learn that they do like it, and you narrow down what one of the flavors they do like by feeding them something else. It's such a good gift. Okay, so they liked that. So did you like it because it was juicy, or because it was floral? Floral. You like floral flavors, I see. Well, that is good. I absolutely recommend playing this game if you are into sort of farming life simulator style games. It is very cozy, very low stakes. It doesn't really punish you for anything. So I absolutely recommend it if you are a cozy gamer of any sort. There's like no combat or action of any kind, really. But, alright. So, we have a bunch of friends in chat. What kind of brown food item do we want to name our Archaeopteryx? I'm thinking something like chocolate mousse, just based on their colors and markings, but I'm not sure. It's a very nice find found game. Potato is really cute. Hot cocoa is also very good. Or cocoa. Okay. I think I'm gonna... How do I make a poll? How do I do that? Yes, let's create a new poll. Name, question mark, cocoa, potato. Duration 1 minute. Start poll. Okay, let's see, let's see. I don't run polls very often. Ooh, what is the name for the type of chocolate cake? I love learning about desserts from other places. You can't remember the name now. That's alright. One of my fudge is also very cute. One of my favorite things to do when I'm traveling is to actually try all of the desserts. Thacker. That's a cute name. Thacker would be a pretty cute name for a dinosaur, I think. But when I'm traveling, I like to try all of the desserts that I can. And I've discovered some really tasty treats that way. I don't know why AutoMod thought that was a naughty word. You can't say names of cakes in here. That's forbidden. Alright, I think we're gonna go with cocoa, but we will keep potato and satcher cake on deck, because I like both of those names very much. And I think I actually have the perfect place for cocoa already set up. I just need to decide. Do I want to try and put cocoa? Oh dear. I suppose, but it wasn't even the one where you spelled it S-A-C-K. It was the one where you spelled it S-A-C-H, which I would think it would be more okay with, not less. Oh, I maybe I shouldn't be sprinting with this poor tiny dinosaur following me. Okay, let's walk. For sure. And like I said, make sure to drink water, stretch, take care of yourself. Eat if you haven't recently. Your body is important. But yes, I feel so bad when I'm riding a fast dinosaur and I have a much slower dinosaur in my party, because they always get lost or left behind. And it makes me feel like a rather poor friend to the dinosaur. So we are gonna walk on foot the rest of the way home. Hopefully that way we don't lose Coco. Look at Coco, what a cutie. I think since they're okay living alone, since they're a pack animal, I might just put them in the pen I already have. Food and water and wind down, that sounds lovely. One of my favorite ways to wind down after stream is a hot cup of tea or some other cozy beverage. I really like raspberry tea with a lot of honey. It helps keep my throat feeling good after streaming. Because if I stream too long, my throat sometimes starts to hurt a little. But it's definitely worth it, because I have a lot of fun streaming, and a lot of fun meeting all of you. Oh, listen to the storm. This is so pretty. I wonder if there are special dinosaurs in here for thunderstorms too. Right. Good luck doing the dishes. I really like watching a video while I do the dishes, because doing the dishes is kind of gross. I don't like the texture on my hands, but when I'm watching a video I can be a little distracted. I especially like watching more cozy background noise type content. Especially cozy co-working content has been my favorite lately. Actually, yes, we will let you go home first. Alright, and now where is... Here you are, little Coco. Alright, and I don't think I have space for you in any of these pens. Because I would put you in with ham and cream puff, but I don't think there's enough room. I will put you in the pen that I made over here. for very such an occasion. Oh, actually, I have a better idea. I was looking for something to fill the space, but I think little cream puff here might just, or little Coco here might just be what we need. Or who we need, rather. So, different pens have different biomes, and different dinosaurs prefer different biomes for their pen. And if you make their pen the same biome as the biome you found them in, most of the time they'll be pretty happy. It reminds them of home. Okay, I need to clear this mess. So messy. I was hoping... Oh, right. I need to put the fencing down. Alright, I put a fence. Yes. And this doesn't count as a pen because it's got the clutter in the way. That is alright. We can very quickly rectify that. There we go. How big is this pen? 13. Perfect. Hello, Miss Coco. Also, the dinosaurs don't have canon genders, but I kind of just decide whether I think they're boys or girls based on the vibe I get from them. Most of my dinosaurs end up being my sweet little girls, but I don't mind. I think it's probably because my pets in real life are my favorites, rather. Not that they are my favorites, but that I'm their favorite. They generally are girls as well. The boys just don't like me as much. But my girls are very near and dear to my heart. So I think the dinosaurs tend to be girls too. Dinosaurs or cats have a perception of gender in that way, but that I assign their sex, or their gender based on their sex. Not very woke of me, I suppose, but that is okay. Oh, we don't have a food draw. I have an extra one. I don't think I do. No, I don't. That's a shame. Yeah, I hope it's a nice way to end the night. No, I don't think that cats really care about gender. They're too busy doing crime, which I do respect. That is a very noble pursuit, in my opinion. Okay, let's do quick maintenance today, and then head to Ariagata. I've been so excited. I have been absolutely hyped for all of this, and I cannot wait to see if we meet the parasauropholuses today. There we go. I'm also so happy that Egg finally has friends. Yeah, one of my favorite things to do on Twitch is to just leave a browser tab open with somebody and see where they take me. I want to know who they'll raid to, who that person raids to after. It's so much fun. Absolutely my favorite part of Twitch are the raids. I know that speech cobbler. It's really fun. I absolutely adore just how many different types of content there are here too. Ooh, I don't think I've gotten any Pride Coloration dinos yet. I've not been super lucky with the rare coloration, but I'm not mad about it, because I like all of the dinos that I have. I think they're all very pretty. I think Cranberry is very good. Hello, Ivy. I think she's the most common coloration for her species, but she's still pretty, so I'm very, very pleased about it. Excuse me. Hello, Ivy. I hope you're doing well tonight. How are you? Alright, there we go. Oh, my breath is frosty. It's getting cold. Right? All of the colors are pretty much amazing. There's not a color I've gotten where I've been actually disappointed. I'm always glad to see the dinosaurs. think there are a couple that I don't like as much, but none that are bad. Okay, no troughs, so we'll go and buy a trough today. And it's dirty. You're drawing yourself as one of your favorite characters. Who's your favorite character? Or one of? I know it's hard to make absolute favorites. I know I don't ever, if I can help it. Came from Nier. That's Nier Automata, right? I haven't watched it, but I've heard good things. I'm very bad about watching TV shows these days. I never get around to it. Because there are so many things I want to make, and so many things I want to draw. I can't always justify... Oh, it's a game! Wait, is that the one with the blindfolded people? The robots? I might have mixed it up with, Evangelion. I am not always the best with names, but that is okay. There we go. The blindfolded robots is the second game. Oh, I see. Well, you'll have to Nier Replicant. You'll have to tell me more about Nier Replicant then. Because I don't know anything. What is the game's premise? What do you do? That's something I really like also. If anyone here has something they're very passionate about, that they want to just ramble about at me, I would love to hear it. I don't always know what's going on, but I'm always happy to listen. And so, if anyone here just has something that brings them joy in that way, I always want to hear people's joy. It's so special. Okay. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I need to probably make a chat message that actually says who follows, but I don't know if people would like that or not. Magic exists, and humanity is being destroyed by monsters called shades. So who all needs attention? Because I know that Coco does. Grilled cheese! Oh, is your pen... Yes, your pen is very dirty. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I missed that. Do we know where the shades come from? Or why they're destroying humanity? Oh, it's a spoiler, I see. I would absolutely love to learn an unnecessary amount about the role of menopausal individuals in Orca Society Garden Green. Are you kidding? That sounds like exactly my cup of tea. I would love to hear those facts. I see. Maybe I'll have to play it someday. I don't know if it fits my stream vibe, but I do like to play some of the more intense games, even if I don't do it on stream. Okay, let's see. I think we should probably bring... Well, we need to go to town and buy a trough first, before we go to Ariakata. We've got to take care of the dinosaurs we have before meeting new ones. I love animal facts. I love info dumps. They are absolutely my favorite way of communicating. Kane swears like a sailor unnecessarily so. I mean, I'm not afraid of profanity. I do and can swear every once in a while. I just don't usually choose to. I don't know why. It's because I swear like a sailor in real life. Ooh, some power roll and chill. That sounds lovely. Alright, let's get a trough. Let's buy... How many are 99? Oh, very cheap. We'll actually get 9 troughs then. And... Well, let's get 9 gates just so we... Not 90 gates. That's too many gates. There we go. Always great to see you too, Marlo. Right, and then let's sell off our tomatoes. We could buy some deluxe food. Makes them extra full and extra happy. I don't know if that's worth it though, because it is 10 times more expensive. I don't know. We will save that for another time, I think. Because for now, we need to bring this back to our dear friend, Coco, so that she can have plenty to eat. Because right now she's alone in a pen with nothing to eat, which seems not very nice. So we're gonna fix that. I might actually put Cream Puff in with, or, maybe we'll put Maple Crunch in with Cocoa. I think that sounds like a good combo to me. Alright, Lucky, we're gonna ride you today. Because I have a feeling we're gonna meet some friends of yours. Or if we're not going to, I think at least visiting your home biome will do you some good. And also because I haven't ridden her in so long, she's been too bummed out. She's been homesick, I think. There we go. I might also rearrange the decor, just because it's a little tightly packed for my taste. I'd rather it be more evenly spread throughout. I've also never played Power World. All I know about it is that Pokemon lost their lawsuit to say that, hey, Power World infringes our copyright. And then also that you can have a gun, I think, is the idea with Power World. But like I said, I know very, very little about the game. Right, let's put it here. Well, I want it here. Right. Oh, I didn't bring the food. I am so sorry, Coco. Hang on. Let me fix this. We need food, and we need another dreamstone. Alright. Let's run as fast as we can, because I want to go to Area Goddess so bad. I'm so excited to see another new area. It was so exciting when we saw the new place when we went to Dapperwood. You like building bases and chilling with the pals in casual mode. Exploration is also fun despite accidentally walking into areas 30 levels higher than you are sometimes. Yeah, that's something that I have a hard time with, is that I sometimes do not follow the clues given to me by games. In that, I know that they're telling me to do something or go a specific way, but I go, what if I just did other things that weren't at all related to that? Like spending 20 real-life hours climbing a mountain. Because I get caught up in the energy of it all, I guess, and wanting to have those really weird fixations. They bring me a lot of joy, so no harm, no foul. I try not to do it as much on stream, because it's maybe not the best content to watch, but it is also 100% how I function when I'm playing games for myself. A friend bought me Disco Elysium, and I do really want to play it, but I'm nervous that it's going to eat all of my time, because it just seems like one of those games that might. Alright, so we're going to bring cranberries. We're going to bring clover. We're going to bring garlic. We're going to bring potatoes. Okay, so we have earthy, crunchy, spicy, floral, juicy. Okay, and we have everything we need, I think. I believe. Unless we discover a whole new flavor, I don't think we will. That would really upset the balance of the whole system. But I don't know what we're gonna find. Dishes are done. Congratulations. Good job doing the dishes. I did not do the dishes today, but I also didn't make any dishes today. So I think it's fair enough. I'm so excited. There's a whole town over here? There's a cactus with eyes. That cactus is not a cactus, that's a person. Oh my goodness gravy. So pretty. And there's lots of nice shade because of the rocks. Otherwise, I think the sun would probably be unbearable. The area has layers? Can I get down there? Oh, there are so many new dinosaurs. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what you are, but you're adorable. What is your friend called? Well, I can't tell. My face is inside of a rock. Even a oh, is it multiplayer? I didn't know it had multiplayer functionality. Dimetrodon! Cute little Dimetrodon. Okay, let's soothe you. And see if we can discover what kind of treats you like. Would you like a potato? Oh, I would like a potato. I quite like potatoes. Your little eyebrows are very cute. You don't like crunchy or earthy flavors. I do love a good multiplayer game. Okay, we're gonna read the journal then. Because I didn't mean to soothe you quite that much. The Dimetrodon got bored. That's okay. Let's read about Dimetrodon. Dimetrodon is a slow-paced synapsid. They're solitary creatures and too small to be a steed, but they'll happily keep you company when you're out on adventures. Aww, very cute. You're like a night sky color. Can we experiment a little bit to see what treat you like? That's not the right one. Okay, hang on. We need to soothe you. A good alternative to the classic Pokemon adventure. You can also guns, and you can catch humans. How in the world does that work? Genuinely, I don't know how that could possibly work. I guess the same way that you catch. Okay, so you like floral flavors, I think, or maybe juicy ones. Citrine. Let's see if it says juicy. Pineapple on pizza enjoyer. I have a weird opinion about pineapple on pizza, and it is that it is no worse than putting anything else on pizza. Because I do not like when people put things on my pizza. It's particularly different from the classic games. They try to put more oomph into it. Makes sense. I mean, it has to be at least a little different, since they won the lawsuit. Also, is Lucky... No. I was gonna see if she had a message about being happy for visiting her home biome. But maybe this isn't her home biome either. Poor girl. I don't know where she lives. I don't know how I even found her egg. Because the opening cutscene has you with her egg and raising her from a hatchling. But we don't know where she's from. How did we get that egg? Look at these cuties. Hello. What is your friend called? Oh wow, I totally messed that up. Hang on. Do it again, do it again. There we go. Whoa! That was a big hop. Utah Raptor! Ah, hello, Foxer. Yeah, Nintendo has not been a good company lately. They have done a lot of very, very reprehensible things. We are in Area Kata Canyon. It's the last area of the game, and I'm so excited. Okay, you don't like juicy or floral flavors. You got overexcited. Okay, let's see about... Oh! Hey, that's a Sarcosuchus. Or, not a Sarcosuchus, a Postosuchus. Just like Corn Cob. The same color and everything. The Utah Raptor is curious about me. What about something crunchy and spicy? What do you feel about that? Yeah, I don't understand why they would do that. Like, there's no... Well, there is benefit for that. But it's so, like, cartoonishly scummy. Okay, do you like crunchy things or spicy things? You like crunchy things. About what? Is this about the orcas? Because if it's about the orcas, of course. Go for it. Hit me. Alright, Utah Raptor, let's read about you. I wait for all of the orca facts to come in. Utah Raptor. Sprinting is a favorite activity for the lively Utah Raptor. These medium-sized raptors enjoy racing around in packs. Although generally found in hot desert climates, Utah Raptors are true explorers and can occasionally be seen visiting the valley. Okay, let's see. Alright. We have lots of orca facts. You've been a loyal customer of them, but now you're completely dropping them. Yeah, I completely understand. I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, I really want to play the new Splatoon Raiders game. I love Splatoon, but I cannot justify giving Nintendo that much money. Okay, let's see. Menopause itself is incredibly rare in nature, especially placental mammals, with the only animals really doing so being humans, a few chimpanzees, and a couple toothed whales, all of which are highly social groups, but orca in particular giving us the best explanation for this phenomenon. Orca group structures are family-centered around a matriarch and her children and descendants. Her role is to be something known as a biological knowledge bank, meaning she is pivotal for teaching her children how to survive. This includes showing routes for feeding and migration, as well as teaching them to hunt and socialize with their neighbors. But what makes this interesting is the similarities they share with elephants, with grandmothers sharing much of the same role, but they do not go through menopause, and this may be down to how their groups work. An elephant herd is just her female descendants, with the male offspring forming bachelor groups with other individuals from other herds, while an orca group is all her children and their sires. This is the key difference. A female elephant can spread her genes further if she continues to have children up into her 80s, with her sons going far and boosting the gene pool, while an orca must put as much of her energy as she can into improving the breeding chances of her sons who mate with females of other groups, meaning she has fewer mouths to feed. This would give her the best odds of genetic prosperity and allows her kind to live well into their hundreds. That's cool. That's really awesome. I wonder if that has implications for human evolution too. As a longtime Nintendo gamer, it makes you sad that you don't feel comfortable giving them your money anymore. You've had more fun with fan games recently anyway. Fan games are so cool. I absolutely adore fan projects in general, and having the dedication to make a whole game for something that you love is amazing to me. I would love to get better at game development myself, because it is something I'm not very good at. You'll just stick to PC for now on. Prices might even go up at the same level. Yeah. I don't know. Everything's expensive. It's pretty hard to be a gamer right now. Pokemon Infinite Fusion. The name is familiar, but I don't know it off the top of my head. Is this a whole nother area of the area? Okay, we need to bring Raspberry Tart and I guess either cucumber or shortcake. Cave Woman. Yes! I actually watched a really excellent video essay on that. What is this cute little thing? It's a prickly pear. I watched a video essay on that a week or so ago that was actually really good. It was about what cavemen women were and what they did. And it may have mostly boiled down to the same stuff as cavemen, except also they, like, could have babies. I don't know. I thought it was cool, but I also sometimes get a little sad that we even need to say that. Combine fusions, custom sprites, and a whole story. I am gonna be honest, I actually know very, very little about Pokemon on the whole. It's not something I've played very much. Okay, I really, really want to walk into this little dust devil, and it's probably a bad idea, but I am gonna do it. Aw, I was hoping I'd get flung around. Also, this gym of mine, is that the title of a different game? Oh, it sucks up items. Look at these silly looking dinos. Hello. What is your friend called? You play as a gym leader. That sounds really fun. So it becomes more of like a base defense sort of game, rather than, you know, a challenging progression. Okay, let's see. What do you feel about a cranberry? Ooh. You don't know. You're thinking, you do not like cranberries. Okay, that's alright. I also don't love cranberries. They're just a little too tart for me. But I am hoping to figure out all of their favorite foods and write them down in my journal. The journal is more important. Oh, we have an ad incoming. Okay, hang on. Let's feed the Allosaurus some garlic. Thomas mentioned that the garlic is just whole and unpeeled, and that's probably why some of the dinosaurs don't like it. And honestly, yeah, I also would not be super happy about being fed whole, unpeeled garlic. Okay. I think the journal will say what you like now. Either crunchy or spicy. You hear the snore? Oh my goodness. Alright. Allosaurus. Like all theropods. I don't know, we'll find out. You get to pick what type you use, and when you fight trainers, lose them too much and you lose your gem. Makes sense. Okay. Like... Does that imply there's another area? Okay, hang on. I gotta focus. Like all theropods, Allosauruses have hollow bones, making them light on their three-toed feet. Even the laziest Allosaurus loves running, which makes them excellent steeds. They are often solitary creatures, but they can work well with others in a pinch. And with that, I am actually going to take a quick bio break. I recommend everyone else do the same. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks so much for sticking through the ads, except for poor Mark Silverwind, who just gets to sit in silence. I have no idea. That happens to me sometimes too. I don't usually mind it, but I sometimes take bio breaks during the streams, ad breaks, which is kind of something I do because I just don't have very many subscribers. Ads have been so weird on Twitch lately. Wow, these look just like Lucky. Would these be Lucky's ancestors? Okay, well maybe I shouldn't have taken a bio break, but unfortunately I did need it. Visit Zara. Okay, so we have to figure out where she lives, because I don't know. Look at these cutie pies. Hello. Alright, what is your friend called? Well, there we go. Fair enough. Oh, I was looking at chat. I was not paying attention. This is a very complicated friend call. Yeah, I definitely won't just stick through that kind of stuff, because I gotta... Dilophosaurus. You're cute. I gotta take care of myself. But yeah, might as well enjoy it while you have it. Hopefully this won't... Alright, it did bore you to sleep. That is okay. I will take some notes. I love when the theropods with long necks sort of tilt back like that when they're sleepy. It's so cute. Okay, let's read about Dilophosaurus. Dilophosaurus is a quirky and speedy little steed that is admired for its colorful patterns and crests. They're happiest in packs and love a warm climate. Treat them well and you'll have a goofy, energetic new best friend. Aw, you all are very sweet. I'm glad you agree. Walking through... Look at the way it looks when I walk through the Saffron. That's really cute. It's the only thing... Whoa, you're gorgeous. Hang on. I will admire you and your emo eyeliner shortly, but I have to take notes on this big pot. And I would like to find out what kind of treats you like. I might invite this one. Do you hear the echo? It's echoing in the pot. That's so cute. Okay. Do you like... I think I might have to invite this one. I know I said I needed to take care of the stuff I had before I invited new dinosaurs. Okay, so that was juicy and earthy. Did you like it because it was earthy or because it was juicy? This one's so pretty. I don't think I've seen a dinosaur like this before. And those gray eyes are gorgeous too. I think we're gonna have to invite this one. Okay, so let's soothe you a little bit. Okay, let's soothe you again. And then... Oh, I bored you to sleep. Wait, but you like earthy. You like earthy snacks. I'm so sorry, Dilophosaurus. I didn't mean to bore you. I love hearing the echo. That is so cute. Okay, let's try befriending you with an earthy poppin. I don't think I would like an earthy poppin. I don't actually like earthy flavors very much. Okay, everyone, what do we name this one? I don't think potato fits. I have to look up what's... Sarker cake? I'd have to look up what that looks like. But... Ooh, that's like a very rich dark chocolate. What are those? Maybe nonpareil. Like the little chocolate discs covered in the sprinkles. I think I like nonpareil. Is that how it smells? Hang on. Oh, I was right the second time. I think people call you nonpareil. How? But it's not food. No, I don't think you can eat that. This is nonpareil unless someone comes up with something better. We can always change names around. But I wanted to get out of the menu. Whoa. You're pretty. Why are you over here with all these little guys? Are they your babies? Oh, you're... Oh, I see. You're just... Wait, where do I know you from? Yeah, it is a hard one to come up with food for. It's kind of why I suppose licorice, maybe? Licorice wouldn't be bad. It's... Oh, it's another Utah raptor. I didn't recognize you because your colors are so different. I don't love licorice in general. I don't like red or black licorice. Hello, cutie. I love their little strut. I didn't do it quite right. I keep looking at chat instead of focusing. The Velociraptor! It's a Velociraptor. Chocolate and cream cakes. Ooh, do they have, like, specific names? Very nice. Okay, would you like Clover? I like the blue eyes on this one with the pink body. It's very cute. Oh, okay, you don't like juicy or earthy flavors. Understandable. I don't think juicy and earthy would be my preference either, but... More information for us. Zurigo. Ooh, let me look at that one up. Because Zurigo is fun to say. Ooh, that looks tasty. What do we think about it, chat? Do we want to do a Zurigo? In a Rolo, I see. Would have regional desserts like that. Okay, so I think you like spicy flavors? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so we will name Zurigo. I'm getting so excited about naming the dinosaurs that I'm not paying attention to them, which is a little silly. Okay, let's read about Velociraptor. Velociraptor is a small raptor companion known for their agility. They love treats and attention and are happiest when kept in small flocks. Their ancestors were extremely effective hunters, but modern velociraptors are just as skilled at tracking down rare resources and materials. Also, they like a pack, so maybe this will be Bell Pepper's new friend. I think this will be Bell Pepper's new friend. Alright, this is Zurigo. He's Italian. Look at these little velociraptors. Whoa, that one's a pretty color. It's very pretty. Okay. I don't have a place for a little... I do have a place for a little guy. No, I've already befriended one. I just need to learn first before I can elect. Is this an Ankylosaurus? Hello? No, you're something different. Probably related, though. You are an excellent influence, Mark. Can I call you Mark? Hello, cutie. Euplocephalus. Euplocephalus. I've never even heard of this one. If anyone in chat has Euplocephalus facts for me, I'd love to learn. But ideally, we'll get some Euplocephalus facts here in just a moment. No, so you don't like earthy or juicy flavors. But that's okay, because I can read about you in my journal. Euplocephalus. Like other ankylosaurids, Euplocephalus has a broad and flat low torso and stands on short legs. These introverted dinosaurs like to spend time alone and enjoy a vegetarian diet. They are great stompers, using their large frame and weighty tail to flatten anything in their way. Mark is your name after all, or Silver is also fine. Maybe I'll mix it up, see what I'm feeling. I always like to ask though. Some people do have preferences that aren't even part of their username at all. So I always want to make sure I'm calling people what they want to be called. Hello, cutie. You have cool eyeliner. You have a heart on your shoulder. Oop. I don't think I did the call right. Okay. There we go. The sunset lighting here is gorgeous. Ceratosaurus! We've got some really cool big carnivores out here. Alright, how do you feel about potatoes? There you go. You like potatoes! Okay, do you like them because they're earthy or because they're crunchy? Let's give you some garlic. I would give you prickly pears, but I don't have very many. And you can just gather some yourself. Okay, so you like earthy flavors, I see. Thank you for telling me, little Ceratosaurus. Well, not that little, you're taller than I am, but little in my heart. Because you're a cutie pie. Right. Ceratosaurus are great steeds, and most content in their own company. You'll have to travel to reach the hot, dry climates these carnivorous dinosaurs prefer. With their powerful hind legs, Ceratosaurus are wonderful sprinters and make speedy work of exploring. And then I think this is an Allosaurus? Because this is something different. We're gonna have to totally work on clearing the ranch soon so we can get all of the space we need to befriend all of these guys. Oh. Nope, hang on. There we go. I'm locked into getting these patterns right now, because it's starting to get late. Carnotaurus. Oh, I see. What do you feel about garlic Carnotaurus? Look at their little arms, like, pinned back to the body. Oh, I'm very in love with that. Okay, you don't like spicy or crunchy snacks. I understand. Again, I also would not like to be fed a whole head of raw, unpeeled garlic. So, I do not blame you in the slightest. Alright. Carnotaurus. Okay, what about a cranberry? Do you like floral or juicy flavors? Yes, you do. Alright, now let's read about you in the journal. Sorry, don't get in the way. Carnotaurus. Carnotaurus are towering theropods, usually found far from civilization, thanks to their solitary nature and tendency to travel through garden beds. Carnotaurs don't have much use for their tiny arms. Instead, they use their powerful jaws and surprisingly strong depth perception to nab insects and fruits. Insects and fruits are pretty good treats. I mean, This might be a little gross, but crickets are actually pretty tasty if you get them baked and seasoned. They make a nice treat. Okay, you're another Carnotaurus, so I think we can head out of this area. I'm glad. That's definitely my goal with my stream. It's a way for me to relax, and hopefully for everyone else too, as well. We can all just relax together and have a cozy evening. Or morning. But, you know, I like having a nice, relaxing, cozy time. Oh, the sky's the most beautiful shade of magenta. That's gorgeous. Oh, we're gonna have to come back here and explore more. But I think we should probably head home for today. Just because it is starting to get late, and I don't want to stay out too late when we have a new dinosaur to make a home for. New natural feature discovered. I think maybe we'll spend some time. Oh, is it you? Are you rare? Very cool. I think we'll spend some time tomorrow clearing the ranch. As much as I want to immediately blast back here and explore it all, I think it will be nice to take my time. Scream dying from a game, or get their voices higher from some conversation, or make noises to some reactions. I do make a couple of noises, but I generally try and keep my voice very even. I've actually done some voice training to try and keep my voice like this, and I quite like the way it sounds. I just wish I sounded like this all the time, because more often I kind of, in real life, get distracted trying to sound polite, and end up sounding a little squeaky. Ginger. Yeah, I don't really like streams where people yell. I find it a little stressful. But I don't like loud noises in general, so it makes sense. Here we go. Yes, it is broken. Thank you, player character, for your wisdom. Who are you? You Zara. No, you're Freya. Nice to meet you. You just passing through. Never seen you around before. Yeah, I mean, I'm auntie. I just... I have very bad customer service voice. I live in the valley. I'm Freya. Oh, Freya the Stoneworker. That's me, the very same. Need anything in the way of stone, come by my stall. I will. Sure. See you around, I guess. Can I pet your dinosaur? Oh, baby. But yeah, I was browsing some streams yesterday and trying to find a cozy place to hang out while I worked, and I did not find a cozy place. I ended up finding a bunch of weird streamers that I did not appreciate. And while I believe every person has their niche, there's no such thing as a bad stream. It was not for me. I was not in the niche. And that is okay. Not everything's for me. Basalt. I would love to see these big basalt pillars in real life. It is so pretty. I also said I was going home and immediately got lost. There is definitely a streamer for everyone. I think people are sometimes not willing to risk the smaller streamers, because yeah, they can be weird. There are a lot of amazing streamers who don't have very much following at all. Ooh, is this where tama blooms grow more naturally? Can I go in here? No. That's probably for the best. It is, like, slightly trespassing. You're another velociraptor, I believe. I have no idea where I am. Maybe I'll find my way home. We'll see. I'm not a good navigator. I'm a great explorer, but getting back after the exploration has happened is the part that I am not very good at. And so I do sometimes have struggles in that regard. Oh, Zara, I wanted to talk to you. Hello, Zara. Let me pet your dinosaur first. I think the Zara might have dwarfism. I think that's really cool. Lemonade, you made it. Living in a vast desert might not be everyone's dream, but I love it. The sounds whipping through my hair as I make another grand discovery. It is thrilling, no? Though I must admit you find me at a loss. I fear I may never make another discovery again. Is something wrong? It has been my goal for some time now to restore the Ariagata Archway. To glimpse the fully restored splendor has been my dream. In truth, I have based my entire life's work on it. And when I finally reached the pinnacle of my career, my dream in my grasp, I felt nothing emanate. My research involves looking for proof of dinosaurs having long enjoyed music. The symbols on the archway confirm my hypothesis of the importance of music to the ancient community. And so, my work is complete. What do I do now? What is the point of continuing to search for discoveries? You've been playing Blitzy Snow World. Ooh, I've not heard of her. I don't do well with horror games. When I speak about history and what we can learn from it, people switch off. They do not care about the past, and so at present I am completely uninspired. I am resigned to spending my days napping and eating cake. Actually, that is not so bad, now that I say it aloud. Perhaps you might take up the mantle. There are always artifacts to be found, and someone needs to log them. I hope you can be inspired to discover where I no longer can. Okay, so I need to ask her about the parasauropholuses paintings. Chat. Lemonade, I have a query to ask of you. Who is this magnificent creature? You... Oh my, can you really be a parasaurophulus? Ooh, I will have to look then. Thank you. If you could send her in my Discord, I will forget otherwise. Do you know about parasaurophulus? I have been aware of parasaurophulus for some time, but never been fortunate enough to see one with my own eyes. It is truly a delight, quite inspiring, truth be told. We're looking for Lucky's family. I see. A noble quest for two adventurers. I wish I could know more, but I've never seen any other parasaurophulus in Ariagata Canyon. The only thing I have seen is this old artifact. I found it in the canyon some time ago. It looks like there are parasaurophulus on it now. I know. I love the almost butterfly-like pattern on the crest. Perhaps finding the missing pieces would give us a clue about where to find the others, if they still exist. You want to help? My schedule of napping is still quite busy, but if you should happen to find anything else related to parasaurophulus, I confess myself quite interested. If I seem groggy, Lemonade, it's because I just woke up. Turns out napping is hard work. I have a discovery. What do you know about the parasaurophulus paintings on the pot at the dunes? Oh, spotted them, have you? I see why you were interested. They were likely drawn many moons ago. I'm afraid that does not leave us with much of a trail to follow. When things have happened so far in the past, it is hard to engage with them in the present. I suppose that is why the other residents of Paleo Pines have never shown much interest in my research. Anytime I try to discuss our archaeological beginnings, well, people have been known to fall asleep. Occasionally they drool. It is quite embarrassing for me, Lemonade. Only we could inspire the rest of Paleo Pines. They could see how history might enrich their daily lives. But until that day, it is much easier to nap. Pebble Bridge. I see from your journal that you have made a new discovery. I would love to share some further information about it if you'd care to hear it. I would. I've added what I know to your journal. Great work. Ooh, lovely. Yes, but keep going. Oh no. I have been collecting these for a long time. I would. I've added what I know to your journal. I may have had to. Oh no, your internet is breaking. Oh no. I wish you luck. I would. Limestone. If you'd like to learn more about limestone, I'd be happy to tell you. First, I must clarify, it has nothing to do with the sour fruit lime. Limestone is formed of the minerals calcite and aragonite. It can erode to form dramatic natural landscapes. Humans have used it to build too, as well as mixing it with paint or using it to decorate gardens. So perhaps these remnants come from artistic traders traversing Paleo Pines. Or maybe the dinosaurs just felt like decorating the grass. Either way, it is a most handy discovery now. Oh, welcome back, tentatively. Amethyst. Ancient tablet. I love living in Archaeopelago, but sometimes I wonder if there are mysterious further afield, like the tablet in Applewood. Oh, what can you mean? The creatures with the crest dearly love to roam. though will always come running when you call him home. How majestic, an ancient mystery. You must know what the creature with the crest is, yes? The shape of Lucky's head is in a crest. I believe this is about the parasauropholuses. Oh boy, okay. Try refreshing, yeah. It sounds like this message may just be one part of a whole. Perhaps if we can discover some others, we may understand this mystery. I've been practicing my discovery shout. What? You know what you shout when you have made a grand discovery. Like Alakazam, Eureka, Majestic. That sort of thing, you know? Ooh, I think Eureka. Oh my, have you discovered something, Lemonade? Under a sea of stars, noise travels far. A sea of stars. At night, sound tends to travel further, especially in Ariakata. Not a lot of buildings or people to soak it up, see? The question is, why would you want to make noise at night? You found a tablet similar to this in the past, did you not? I thought they must be part of a set. The symbols remind me of the note on your flute. How many notes can you play? Perhaps there are 4 such tablets too? Let's explore. I'm sure this has something to do with finding the parasauropholuses. I know, it's so cute. I really hope we can find one with a similar pattern. Triceratops. Oh, you have spotted one of my favorite environmental anomalies. There's a tree in Dapplewood that looks like a dinosaur, hence the name Triceratops. Scientists say we are sensitive to seeing faces, so we imagine that we recognize a dinosaur. However, there are some things even science cannot explain, and trees are much older than us all. Maybe an ancient dinosaur endowed the tree with its spirit to remain in Dapplewood forever. Or a member of the local population carved the tree to look like a beloved friend. Either way, Triceratops remains mysterious, no? Citrine. Hopefully I'm gonna try and turn in the ones that don't. This looks like another piece of the parasauropholuses tapestry. You are quite the natural archaeologist, Lemonade. Well done. How grand this might look once complete. I see from your journal that you have made a new discovery. I would love to share some further information about it, if you care to hear it. Observing our past is vital to our future. Okay, I think I've turned in everything. I think I was maybe meant to meet her a little sooner. Oh, hello, little Utah raptor. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Okay, let's keep going and see if we can find our way out of the canyon and back. Okay, you think it's fixed? I hope so. Good luck. I hate stream latency. Whoa, the whole screen just flashed. I hate stream latency. It's worse when I'm streaming from my dorm room because I have to share the internet with a lot more people. Okay, we're at a giant crossroads. I think if I keep going straight, I can't keep going straight. If I go this way, I will not go home. If I go this way, I will go home. So let's go this way. Welcome back, Mark. I am glad to see your return. And I'm sorry that the stream latency decided to explode. It might also be a symptom of the ads not being there, that it's some kind of network connection issue. I don't know for certain, though. The tree is pretty. Okay, and then I keep going this way. Yes, I recognize this. Okay, Miss Lucky. I'd like to ride you. Let's get out of here. Let's blow this popsicle stand. There's so much to explore in this game. And there's the implication of more? Because there was a dinosaur that said it was seen in 2 biomes, one of which we haven't seen yet. So that means there's still more. That's crazy. This game is huge. I had no idea. I thought we were nearing the end, but it seems not. The mystery is beginning to unfold. This is not the entrance. This is where I was before. It's fine. It was a mix between your internet and the app not being able. Oh yeah, that's always annoying. I prefer generally to watch streams and videos and all that on my laptop, just because the latency is usually better, and I don't actually like using my phone. Yeah, that's usually the solution that I come to as well. Turn it off and turn it back on again. Most mobile apps are not designed very well, I feel. Like they kind of just were like, oh, we made an app, and then don't give it any support or bug fixes or anything. Alright. Dilophosaurus, let's go home. Ooh. I'm very excited. Bellpepper lives in a pack, and so she hasn't had a friend this whole time. And I feel bad, because she's a baby. She's a little baby girl. Maybe the swamp. Because I know that Pippin said they were from a swamp. Okay, so I would... Oh, I have a big dream still. I guess that's all I need. I will also grab that, just in case. And let's put away my extra stuff. Okay. Hello, cutie pie. Hello, this is call support. Did you try to literally turn off and turn on the device? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Meet Bellpepper. She's a little bit of a local celebrity around here. So, don't get too starstruck. Alright. You enjoyed going out today. You're happy. What a great pen! Amazing! Okay, Miss Lucky. I would like it if you went to bed as well. Or, I guess, went off and did something else. That's also an option. Oh man, I work with tech. I maintain 3D printers for my job. And sometimes I get people who are not very... Lucky must enjoy going to Ariakata. We're not very good at troubleshooting technology, which I understand. It can be very difficult. However, I had one gentleman who was in my lab that I maintain trying to tell me that I did not know what I was talking about, and that he was right about something that he was utterly wrong about, which is that he thought that one of my machines should connect to the internet. That machine does not, and never has, had internet connectivity. So he was looking through the settings for a setting that didn't exist. Alright, just let's get some sticky fertilizer out. Don't need that. There we go. Here we are. Let's get this nice and fertilized. And then I think that's everything. So let's go to sleep. Yeah, I don't mind, because they are at least trying to solve the problem. It just isn't working too well for them, but I admire the grit. Even if it is not very well used, they're still trying. And trying is always worthwhile. Okay, let's put our character to bed, and we'll spend the rest of the day just really clearing out our ranch. If it's raining, we don't have to worry about watering. Very nice. Alright, so we have some dinos that need attention, as always, but that is the name of the game. I don't actually really need money right now, so I might just save these meadow stars. Are they? They are 2 stars, so they're not 3 stars. It's not the right season, they like spring. If this is how much 2-star meadow stars sell for, I am very excited to sell 3-star meadow stars. And this is my Stardew Valley player coming through, in that I am definitely optimizing the farming system. Because I want plenty of money. Oh, I should maybe also go to Marlow and buy 1 bit of wood fencing. I need to do that as well, because I don't think I have anything coming. No. Wisdom deck. I don't know what that is. But we won't be able to sell all of this. Like, there just isn't enough money. So, I think we'll just keep it in our pockets for now. I mostly just grow Meadow Star for money, and then other things just because I think it's fun. But I just want lots of money so I can take as good of care of my dinosaurs as possible. Because I want them to be happy and healthy. They're my babies. Look at my babies. Egg and jelly and cheese. I think Apple Jelly was actually the first dinosaur I befriended that wasn't Lucky. It was who you start the game with. He's our default dinosaur. But she is also lovely. She is not any worse for being default. There we go. This is Peach Cobbler. Yeah, I don't sell any of my gatherables. Those are usually what I use to feed the dinosaurs. There we go. Let's give you some cucumber. Do you want some pets? Yeah. Good girl. I love my dinosaurs. They're so cute. I love Corn Cob. I love Corn Cob's little voice. Corn Cob is such a sweetie pie. Game is so cute. I love this game. Absolutely. I would say game of the year, but I think it came out a couple of years ago and I'm finally getting around to it. I don't usually play games as they release. I just play what interests me. Sometimes that's a new game. Usually it's not. But either way, I'm always having fun. Hello, Beetroot. There you go. Let me fill up your craw. I like giving everybody the food because they get so excited. Not as excited as my cats get. They get a little feral. Especially Rocky. She's just such a nervous cat overall that she gets intense about a lot of things. But she's very sweet, and I do love her dearly. She's also a very pretty dog. Dog? Cat. I think I started to say dinosaur, realized she wasn't a dinosaur, and pivoted to dog. So, you know, I'm doing great. Hello, cream puff and ham. That does not sound like a very tasty combination, but you two seem to be good friends regardless. There we go. Let's check it. Oh, wait, we need to make sure we fill the snackle box. It is very inviting. Makes sense. If you ever want to start streaming, I would be super interested in checking you out. I absolutely love hanging out with other streamers and just seeing all the fun things that people are up to. I know that I personally sort of, I guess not got my start, but I think a lot of the reason I stuck with streaming is just because there's so many nice people here, and I like that. It just feels like a nice place to spend time, a nice community. Alright, Miss Matcha, here you go. Also, all of my dinosaurs are gender fluid, and I say this as as an explanation for sometimes I do forget what gender I gave them. Hello, Doggette, and change their pronouns. But because dinosaurs don't really care about gender, I've decided that mine also don't really care about gender, and therefore, it doesn't really matter. To be honest, my personal opinion is that the only reason the gender of a pet matters is so that you can have gendered affectionate terms. I'm not gonna pet Coco because I don't want to wake her. That seems very rude. Yeah, I mean, it's really something I was surprised by. I had heard a lot of horror stories about being on Twitch, especially queer people on Twitch, but I've not experienced any of them. Instead, I've had a really lovely, welcoming time where I've made some really close friends. Like the amazing Luna's List, or Jax, or Embroidered Rose. You're the only dinosaur cat that cares about gender. Well, see, that's because you're both. So you have a higher level of sophistication. Aw, look at these cuties. I hope the rain doesn't bother them. I'm sure Bell Pepper's used to it. I found her in the forest, but poor Zurago. I also feel like I would 100% I would fall on one of these cactuses. I'm very clumsy. Yeah, I think that's fair. Generally, if you're a new streamer, people are more willing to take advantage of the fact that you may not know what you're doing. So they might try and, send dangerous links in your chat or anything like that, which can be really stressful, but isn't actually as big of an issue as it seems like it might be. I actually have some recommendations for resources. The number one being Seribot. That is, I guess I'll shout out Seribot. They are a bot that is not actually a streamer, but they are always live. And Seribot will help catch hateful raids and make sure that nothing really, really bad gets into your chat. Yeah, I mean, I think those would all be lovely things to do. The best thing to stream, in my opinion, is something that makes you happy. If you want to be a streamer, you gotta have fun doing it, or you're gonna be miserable. Streaming games you don't like, or things that make you anxious, your viewers can tell, and they won't have a good time either. Your misery is not entertainment. Or I guess it can be in, like, food challenges and stuff, but those still have to kind of have an element of fun to them, otherwise it is just pointless suffering. Which I generally don't find does very well, and I also would like to believe most people don't want. All they did was spam your John Cena redeem? That's kind of an underwhelming hate rate. Like, that's just like a mild dislike raid. A slightly unhappy raid. Oh, another thing. I personally do not care. I love talking about other streamers and what y'all are up to. But many people do actually get uncomfortable when you mention that you stream in their chat because they view it as self-promotion. I don't care. I'm very much just chilling and having a good time. As long as things just feel organic and comfortable, I'm very, very happy. But you might get bopped in some chats for that, so I wanted to give you a heads up. Make sure to check the rules. Oh, that is also something, is to actually write up a list of rules for your chat. Yeah, for sure. Some people don't even like it if the topic comes up, which I can understand. You know, your stream is your space, and it can be frustrating when it feels like someone else is trying to talk about their space instead, but I definitely don't mind. I don't know, we're all just kind of hanging out, and sometimes that means we talk about the things we're doing. Bell Pepper the Destroyer. She is channeling her destructive energies. She does not have many of them. It is not very natural for her, but she does an excellent job. I love Bell Pepper. I don't have a favorite dinosaur, because that would be mean to my other dinosaurs. But I really like Bell Pepper. Here we go. Oh, also another thing. Not really actually all that important in the grand scheme of things, I suppose. Yeah, of course. I love sharing information and just helping people out. I always offer to share any knowledge I have. The moment I learn something, the first thing I want to do is figure out who else I can help learn it too. It's like, I don't know, I love learning and I love sharing information. Oh, write out an actual list of rules. Don't just say, you know, use common sense, because I promise, common sense is rather uncommon. So, you definitely need to actually specify things that are no-nos in your chat. And another thing is, this is more of a thing that's nice to do, it's not a need to do, is to cite your artists. So if you use assets from someone and you downloaded them for free or you bought them, make sure to credit whoever it was that you got them from. I know that there are many artists who have amazing free assets that you can use. I don't think I actually have any. I do have... Ooh, there's fragments on my ranch. That's cool. Vine. What was I saying? It might be gone. I don't know. I have a hard time sometimes keeping track of stuff. I'm very forgetful. Oh, right. I don't know if either of them fit your personal style very well, but I do have on my VGen shop and my Gumroad 2 completely free to use VTuber models. The only thing you have to do is if you want to make merchandise using their designs, I recommend, or I guess request rather, that you pay the $15 commercial fee. But there are a lot of amazing stuff on Legion. This is very true, Chips. I have definitely seen people who get in trouble or who kind of deliberately ignore the usage requirements of certain assets. Especially if the person who made them in a language different than the language you're streaming in, so you're less likely to get found out. That's a pretty scummy thing to do. Yeah, credit artists, be nice to people, and if you're ever unsure of something, most of the time you can just ask, and people will be more than glad to help you figure it out. I mean, I know that there are Discords where people can get help learning to stream, or you can ask in a chat, like, hey, am I making anyone uncomfortable? And generally, just having that extra bit of thoughtfulness goes a really long way. It's been something I've been really pleased to discover, is most people don't actually mind if you just ask when you're confused. And the people who do mind are usually just not very nice, and other people will go, wow, that wasn't very nice. So, you know, don't be worried about looking stupid. You'll never look stupid for trying to do the right thing. And if someone says you do, they're not being very nice. That has definitely been, by far, the majority of my experiences. I've had a couple of negative experiences, but they have been so few and far between. It's really only because I watch so much Twitch that I've had them. And also, don't be afraid to ban people. If someone is making you or your chatters uncomfortable, you got it. And I know I have a hard time with that sometimes, but it is important. Okay, let's see. Corn cob. You're a sprinter. Okay. What can cheese do? You're a smasher. Okay, I don't think I need you yet. Let's see about... I don't think you're a helper yet. Yeah, Twitch is lovely, and there are so many lovely people here. You are a helper. No, you're a friend. Okay. Let's invite Matcha. I know Matchas are clear. Oh dear. I always get the hiccups. I can't believe this. Or I can believe it, but I don't want to believe it. Because it's annoying. Oh dear. My friend makes fun of me because whenever we're on call, I always get the hiccups without fail. But I can't help it. It's just a thing that happens. Bodies are weird. Everybody's body has so many weird little quirks. Oh, I didn't realize Matcha was only level 5. I like that the dinosaurs also enjoy doing the chores. They enjoy using their skills and showing off. That makes me feel really happy that we're working together and having fun together, rather than me forcing them to do something that makes them uncomfortable. I would feel so sad. I don't want my poor dinosaurs to be uncomfortable. They deserve to be happy, because I love them. They're my babies. Alright, Miss Shortcake. I also might think about moving my farm again. I know I just moved it, but kind of putting it in a spot that's a little bit... I don't know, a little bit less in the way. Because I kind of like the idea of having the main area be mostly for dinosaurs. But then again, dinosaurs, I want them to have a nice, spacious pen. So I don't want to cram everything into an area just to sort it. That seems like maybe not the best husbandry practice. And I know it doesn't actually matter as long as they have the minimum requirements, but I want to give them a little more than the minimum where I can fit in. They're my friends. There's also a tiny stool. I don't know what I would do with a stool, but I have it now. I don't actually very much like stools in real life. I don't know if it's just because my core is weak, but I don't like the back of this chair. It makes me feel unsafe and unsecure. Like, I don't even like the wheelchairs that have the really low 40 backs. I know it's kind of prettier to some people, but I just can't do it. I don't know why. It just wigs me out. Oh wow. There's a little bit of geometry to them. Alright, Taki, I would like some assistance, please. I think we have some debris, yes, over here that I need to clean. Okay, very nice. Taki! Taki, get back here! You are being silly. You're so silly. The gate made a noise in my headphone and I thought it was something in real life and I got really concerned. Like, what just slammed? It's the gate. Well, no, that's my brother. Oh dear. Ah, so it goes. Hopefully my background noise will get a little bit better once I'm back in the dorms. I don't know what my streaming schedule is going to be, but once my weeks are a little bit more consistent, I hopefully will have a more consistent stream schedule as well. That's the plan. We'll see if it works out. I'm not always the best at sticking schedules, but I want to get more regular with my streaming because I really miss this. I do really genuinely love streaming and just playing games that bring me joy. Oh, I'm sorry, Taki. I started rambling. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry, baby. Yeah, I mean, dorms are paid for by my my scholarships and my disability money, so I am more than glad to deal with dorm shenanigans because I get free housing, and that is 100% my favorite price. I've managed to pay for my university entirely with scholarships and disability money, so I am very, very willing to go along with stuff that I maybe wouldn't if I was actually paying for it. Alright, we have a bunch of clearing to do. I think after stream, I'm gonna make myself a hot chocolate. Because we've been talking about desserts all stream. So I've got food on the mind. But it's not a bad thing, because I still need to eat dinner. You can do it, Lucky. I guess you can't. That's okay. I also think that Zara was the first canon confirmation yet. Thank you for the watch streak. Thank you for the watch streak, Chips. I really appreciate it. Watch streaks are really cool to me. I feel like Twitch has recently been promoting them more, but I really enjoy the extra bonus, in my case, star sprinkles, but just channel points that you can get. They're so cute. Twitch has done a lot to make really fun interactive features for their creators, and I appreciate it. Yeah, that's definitely something that's a bummer. I wish that Prime did a little more. I understand why it doesn't, because subscriptions are Twitch's main income, but also, it would be fun. I am considering getting Twitch Turbo. I don't have a lot of disposable income right now, on account of being a college student, but I think it would be fun to be able to support the creators I watch, because they get special Twitch Turbo ad revenue when Twitch Turbo users skip an ad. So I think it would be cool to be able to just have that boast for the people who I'm watching. Because I generally watch way more than I stream, or really even that I comment in. I'm a lurker most of the time. Alright, let's see. Who else do we have that can help? I guess we can get Cucumber, and she can do some more rock smashing. Look at Bell Pepper. He's so comically large. I love Bell Pepper. She is truly my heart and soul. She brings me immense joy. Also, I can ride Cheese, but Cheese is only a tiny bit taller than me. I feel so weird riding Cheese. It doesn't feel safe for Cheese. It's like someone riding a deer, it just looks out of proportion. But Cheese is strong enough. I just feel bad about doing it. 'Cause I don't want to squish him. He's a baby. There we go. There's a little bit of a crinkle in the geometry where they had to bend it to make room for the feet on the lead there, the reins rather. I think that's really funny. Alright, what else can I... Maybe I should get raspberry. I should probably... Excuse me, peach cobbler. Thank you. I think I'll get raspberry, because cheese can crush rocks, but I really want to focus on destroying bushes. And getting my friendship level up with my other bush destroyers. I believe... I actually don't know what Beetroot can do. What can she do? Okay, so she's not great for clearing anything. I can call them blue cheese or gorgonzola. Gorgonzola is really cute. Actually, we're gonna snooze the ad. I don't think I want to play the ads tonight, because we are almost done, and I am getting pretty sleepy. So, hopefully we can get a little bit more done, and then put our character to bed, and find somebody to raid out to. It's Italian for blue cheese. I've seen it in the stores here. I didn't realize it was just blue cheese, because I always thought it was something different. Makes sense that it's the same thing, though. There we go. We're just clearing these bushes. I feel like they're definitely the hardest to clear, just because they're the most densely packed. There's always so many of them. But they also give a lot of fiber, which is really useful. I should maybe see about buying some cosmetics, but I've been so focused on improving things for my dinosaurs. I haven't been able to justify spending money on my clothes. It just seems selfish when I have dinos to take care of. There we go. Alright, good night. Rest well, chimps. I hope you have a lovely evening. I'm winding down myself. There we go. I'm not even really clearing this with any specific goal. I'm just kinda clearing it to get it cleared. So I don't really know if there's anything in particular that I want. I just want everything to be open. Because it's not right now. I really like Caramel. Caramel's a cutie. Alright, I think that'll do it for us. Let's put our character to bed and find somebody to raid out to. Alright. Go to sleep. I love the Sleeping Lucky animation. She's such a cutie. Alright. Beetroot's now a helper. Amazing. So let's go over to just chatting and see about... Okay, let's see. We have a D&D podcast, or we have Fortnite with Bobzors, Yabo, and Witchy Morg. I think let's go play some Fortnite. Maybe not quite the same energy as the stream. Bobzors tends to be a lot more high energy, but he's good people. We love Bobzors and the Trash Fan. I adore them. So we're gonna raid out to Bobzors, my dear friend, the possum